It's us. You hear Kings. Clear bank.
Everybody don't play with me. I do you something dirty. I wake up the neighbors coming through bright and early.
Pick got us. There's love up there. We know Pick got us. About us. Z-Block, my you don't know about us. Ass switch.
Seal up, break it down. Wait up, bust it down. Open up, seal up. Then up, this a buzz down. Here we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, buzz down. Wait up, 30 down, 50, 100. I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Pull my water, don't try to feature. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. What? Like a mummy. Fake to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the Tommy. By the apartment. I moved the in abundance. Buzz on the. I split the like circumference. Then up. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. Decorated. Draw seats like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. In the basement, in the kitchen, post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. Excuse me. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my.
Vince Carter gets it in the right corner. Has a look. And he buries it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rose into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Anthony Davis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Steph Curry, guarded by Beal. To James. Baseline drive. He throws it down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Press it.
Count the basket.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Rose to Beal. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
To James. Could not throw it down. Rose into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Cruises inside for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oh!
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. It's good. And 1.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and 1. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oh, he can't connect. Durant across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Carter. Has a chance. Carter's shot misses.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Carter. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim. That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Driving right to the basket and draws the foul.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Curry with the basketball. All even here in the fourth. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Vince Carter. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Good. Off a spin.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry with the ball. Curling inside. Bradley Beal. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot even.
Curry to bring it up. His group now down 2. And finishes strong.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
I got ball. That's me.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The drive right to the basket. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's Steph Curry with the rock.
I got ball.
Anthony Davis with the block. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game. Bradley Beal, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line.
Coming right back to you.
Here's Curry with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. With the flush, taking on all comers.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot. Oh, yeah, it's me and you. I got it.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood up out your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time it up. Check. It was 5 chains on my sellers in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set that's doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat.
Beal. To Durant. Kevin Durant. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry into the front court. Up by 6. To Carter. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron. Tough matchup against Durant. Here's a chance from long range, and it's Davis for the rebound. To Beal. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Davis. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's James. That no good. Off the mark. To Durant. It's a big finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Carter. Here comes the screen. Vince Carter. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Rose to Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Carter. Anthony Davis rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LeBron James, defended by Kevin Durant. Has a chance, knocks it down, off the step back.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. No time left on this period. No separation so far. It's all even. All right, here we go. Overtime underway. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Block shot.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. LeBron James matched up with Durant. Vince Carter to Harden. Anthony Davis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Bradley Beal at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. 2. LeBron with it up top. Down 4. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Count the basket at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good. He caps off the 3-point play. And this game is all tied up again in overtime. Rose to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
James. To Carter. The drive, right to the basket. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Beal. Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beal to Rose. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go. To Durant. Jumper's good.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Curry with the basketball. Down 5. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. To Beal. two for AD.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Curry. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Beal. To Curry. Anthony Davis sends it away. That's his third block this evening. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Terrific vision. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Rose into the front court. His team on top by 8. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, dude.
Mike Will.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. In my guide, design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah? You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look. My dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me. So my B300 or more. I keep close. Phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal jet a kiss. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah? Come through. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah? In my thought, do I need go?
Gets it in the right corner. James. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Derrick Rose. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Vince Carter to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 3.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Driving right to the basket. Curry. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Golden State at the controls. Rose to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't...
Curry into the front court. Leads just a point. Steph Curry, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Beal? Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Steph Curry sizing up Beal. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Derrick Rose at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throws good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. To Carter. And scores. Strong take.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beal? No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Steph Curry, guarded by Beal. For 3, textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Curry. To Carter. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on him a little bit.
Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Confidence is everything in this game. And it almost seems like in the first half, he lost that confidence. He wasn't taking the shots he normally takes because he didn't see the ball go in. That is no longer the case. He is finally back to himself.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. Referees called it. That was intentional.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Goes 2 for 2. LBJ. And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And they'll get the intentional foul here with 17 seconds to go.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Curry buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
2 huge free throws in a one-point game. Intentional foul's going to make them earn it at the line.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say,
What you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want. What you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it, done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No giving like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Oh, Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Dub modes at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way.
Steph Curry matched up with Beal. Steph Curry. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Beal, he engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Rose to Durant. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Curry. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Stuffs it down with authority.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Anthony Davis swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Vince Carter to Curry. Had a chance, but it's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Huh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10.
I got ball. It's all me.
To Curry. Here comes the screen. Draymond Green able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, he's denied.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Durant. Runner's good there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Curry.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Ah, Steph Curry, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Vince Carter to James. The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Derrick Rose slams it down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
In the stance, it's coming. Can you stance? Ball, 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 ball.
To
ball,
Carter.
Ball, ball, ball.
Look out. Vince Carter. Slam dunk.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Curry to bring it up. His guys trail by 10. It's Golden State basketball. And scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So possession will stay right where it is. James. For 3. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Vince Carter to Curry. Here comes the screen. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Whoa, what a finish.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Jumper's good.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Tough make through traffic.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Steph Curry. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it on the box. Leave me alone. You got no what? Leave me alone. Run it on the box. Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was she gone. Leaving them gone. Yeah, she on. Dreaming we on. Yeah, ay. Drop is a coup. Dropping the top of my car. Ay. I cannot click, man, she playing her part. Yeah, ay. Life is new, I like dark. Ay. Asking myself how I she leave her like in the dark. Like, leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. yeah.
James, tough matchup against Durant. To Carter. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Rose into the front court. His team up by 7. Trying to cash in. Bradley Beal. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Rose to Davis. Count the basket at the rim.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got ball. I got something for him. Match up.
Missed a wide open look.
Watch the cutter coming through. Pump.
Anthony Davis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Rose into the front court. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Golden State basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Vince Carter to Curry. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Green. Cashes in for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
James into the front court. His guys down 11. The drive right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Can't convert the free throw. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Across the timeline comes James. Trailing by 11. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen, saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Pop off, hit me